Oh man, bruh. It's been it's been a weird couple weeks, right? Um, y'all know why. It's if it wasn't one thing, it's another. I'm sure y'all about as burnt out of like the news and all that. Hold up, let me move this table. Hopefully it doesn't fuck things up. Anyway, um, I'm sure y'all about as burnt out of news and serious real life shit as I am. Honestly, I can handle this shit just fine. Excuse me. I can handle this shit just fine, right? As you guys know, some of you know, I was part of the media for a long time, so this was kind of like life, and it's just insane. Anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Keyboard Warriors Monday Night MMA Hangout, where we talk about whatever the fuck y'all want. My name's Eddie Law, part of the Keyboard Warriors gang. Sorry, someone texted me. Obviously, we just had UFC 250. We got UFC Vegas this weekend. See if anyone's even watching that shit. Jessica and Cabello. I'm just not awake for that one. And I got shit to do this weekend, so you know. But anyway, it's been a fucking month. It's been a whole year, dude. Damn. Kobe goes. COVID gets here. The George Floyd murdered, and riots, and the protests are fine. It's the riots and the looters that I can't fucking stand. But anyway. Y'all know all that shit too. So I'm not breaking any news to any of y'all. If I am, goddamn, where you been? Regardless, talk some MMA, man. UFC 250 this last weekend. Not surprised by anything. I ended up catching it yesterday. I didn't watch it live. I'm not surprised by anything that happened. It was mostly Cody Garbrandt winning by the way he did. It shouldn't have surprised me, but it did. But anyway. Oh, what's up? What's up? Just got back from. Oh, there you go. That's cool, man. I should have gone hiking. You got low B12. Shit, I'm broken. What's up with you, dude? No shit. Sleep and it gives you tingling in your fingers and confusion. I'm gonna Google the fuck out of that later. See, that's what y'all do. Anytime one of you guys tweet some shit that I don't know about, I Google it and I go down a fucking rabbit hole. That seems like a good one now. Don't they do B12 shots? Is that what they do for that? Oh no, I mean I'm sure you can get like a fucking, maybe you can get a pill or a pop, pill or gummy or some shit. But anyway, oh shit, Liam was good. It's all good, man. It's all good. I wasn't even gonna do one tonight, y'all. I had previous. I was gonna go do some shit, and I canceled it. Let's be real. I'm tired, though. Tired. For real. What's up, gods? Yeah, world sad as fuck lately. Dude, like I said, it's not like it's like unwarranted. It's just goddamn, all of this in 1 year. I swear, 21 through 30 better be chill. We earned that. At least that much already. We're only like halfway through the year. Shit. Ah, damn, man. I hear you. Yeah, for real. Be careful about vitamin B supplements if you have a mood disorder. Not advisable if you ever had manic episodes. Damn, I never had those, so luckily. This UFC 50 was good. 250 was good. Yeah, look, it was solid. I watch entire fights. I watch main event, co-main event. Let me pull up the fucking card just so we're all on the same page. But I saw, wow, excuse me. I saw every fight. Aljo was a fucking monster. Neil Magny fucking came back. Like the whole main card was solid. I mean, the whole card really was solid. Excuse me, that is not a COVID cough. That is a down the wrong pipe cough. All right, let's see. We can pull up the card here. Look, this is Google and not UFC. So Harshal, you can go fuck yourself. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about when I say Harshal, ask somebody. All right. Early prelims kicked off. I did get to catch those. Evan Dunham getting finished hard by Herbert Burns in the first round. First of all, I don't know. Always surprised. Someone was telling me they were surprised that happened. I don't get that. Evan Dunham's all of 38 38, 39, something like that years old. And Herbert Burns is a motherfucker. Those Burns brothers are some bad dudes. I had another fucking pair of siblings to the badass UFC whatever siblings group. You could take out the Shevchenko sisters. Antonina fucked that up. Put in the Burns. Then Devin Clark is the decision. Obviously he took a knee before the fight even started, which I'm totally with. Alex Perez gets the first round knockout of Juicy for me. Get that one surprising. I'll give you that much. Then in the prelims, Mikey Patola gets a second round knockout with Charles Bird, Cody Stamann. Dude, who did not? Who put your hand up or say some shit if you didn't fucking cry after the fight? Okay, when the fight was over and that man let go of all that emotion, tell me none of y'all teared up. I teared up like a motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. I wasn't even supposed to be watching the fights. I was in my hotel room watching them. And before we went out to dinner and all that, and obviously everything was very safe. Believe me, I'm not taking COVID at all for like softly. All right, super serious about it. So we were very careful about where we went and all that. Made reservations and everything. It was perfect. But anyway, with Stamann, man, I was a fucking little bitch about it. I was sitting there fucking tearing up. I had tears coming from down like. You could just imagine how that man. Maybe you can't imagine how that man. But who knows? But fucking hell, dude, that was rough. But solid performance by Stamann. Got a shot. Got to hand it to Keller. He wasn't about to give him the fight. You know what I mean? So solid. Catch up on some comments here for y'all. Real quick before we keep going on the Stamann fight. What's up, Daniel? The older we get, the health concerns get real, very. Yeah, dude, look. I've tweeted it and I posted on Facebook about gut health. That shit's real. Apparently, I've had a bunch of issues, and I was and my wife's a nurse, so she was telling me like, "Hey, have you gone to the GI?" And I'm like, "No." And gastrointestinal whatever doctor, and I have an appointment coming up, but she was like, "It might be your gut health," and so I started googling around. And I'm like, "Fuck!" Before I go to the doctor, I might want to go see what I can do for myself. So I went and. I've gotten all the things. I've researched for probiotics, psyllium husk. What else? Eating yogurt, shit like that. So I've changed my fucking diet completely. I started last Monday, and by Friday I felt way better. And then this last weekend was my oldest daughter's birthday, and so I fucked it up, and so my stomach's fucked up again. But I started off again, clean eating again, so we're good. Dude, it was awesome. She loved it. We went to Fogo de Chao. If you guys don't know Fogo de Chao, at least the one here is in Scottsdale. I'm sure all of you know Brazilian is meat all day, and that was great for my stomach. I was fine with that. My stomach was just fine with that. It was after I ate the goddamn dessert that I was fucked up. And then the next night we did another dinner at some meatball spot down the street in Chandler. Again, totally safe, distance and everything. Everything was. I was honestly kind of surprised at how serious these two places were taking the measures of safety and all that, right? So it was dope. Anyway, but yeah, it was great, man. Hard times no matter what line of work you're in right now. Just about, I'm with you, dude. Fuck, I'm in my industry. Shit, it's fucking rough. It's just weird. You have to all the different things we need to do to keep people safe, and we're happy to do it. It's just you can imagine the extra amount of work we're doing. Apparently the bees can handle themselves. If y'all see that video with the fucking murder hornets, podcast producers are the only ones earning more the pre-COVID than pre-COVID. Everyone has not one nowadays, dude. Everyone's got a podcast. Everybody. Lil Wayne has a podcast. So yeah, there goes the neighborhood, right? There was some fun ass fights on this cards, 100%. For me, I usually have a bad year, then good year. Let's hope 2021 is aliens, legalize weed, Trump fucks up, and just lit as fuck. I'm with it, dude. Especially legalize weed. Look, man, we're in Arizona. This shit needs to get fucking going. I'm sick and tired of, having to allegedly drive somewhere else to get my shit. Very allegedly. No, that's not true. Or is it? Guys got to fight Burns now. Herbert Burns, yeah, before he gets better. Yeah, fucking Gilbert tweeted out that he's back in camp. So I am hoping that means fucking. I'm hoping that means title fight to me. Hoping it means title fight. What was it? A catchweight bout? Oh shit! Someone came down in weight, right? They were just different. divisions. Or someone was having a rough fucking cut. Who knows? Maybe Evan had a rough cut. Yeah. Kelleher handled the loss like a handled the loss like a gentleman afterwards. Respect, 100%. Even Rogan teared up, dude. I was in, like I said, I was in my hotel room waiting for my girls to get ready to go, and my wife, and I'm sitting there watching this shit, and then he wins, and I was like, oh my god, he fucking did it! And I was like yelling and shit and freaking out, and then when the camera showed it to him and he burst into tears, I was like, oh fuck me. And at the end, when he talks to Rogan and Rogan like chokes up, I'm like, who the fuck is chopping onion? Like I was like, I'm not crying, you're crying. Like, of course we're all fucking crying. That was the most emotional I've been, at least about a fight in a long time. So, it was a staycation. So it was just out of the house. In fact, I was coming back 3 times a day to check on my dogs. I couldn't get someone to come watch my dogs or at least come take care of them. So luckily, it was only like a 20-some-ish minute each way drive, and I don't mind it. I was here in the morning before everyone woke up. And I was here in the night after everyone went to sleep, and then I went back, to sleep and all that. So, it was for my girls, man. It wasn't really for me. So, for my kind of vacation, the beach, legal weed, and fucking like just hanging out. So basically, like LA, Santa Monica, San Diego, Anaheim. I stay in Anaheim and I drive to the beach. So, fecal transmitters of the future, dude. I read about those. There's something super weird about that, but you're probably fucking right. My wife had which is a horrible gut infection you get from taking too many antibiotics. It was brutal. Yeah, dude, I've heard of it. I've never researched it, but you just gave me nothing to be scared of. Meat on Swords, yeah. That can kill folk. Oh, yeah. You guys think Eddie's a blunt? Oh, okay. What do you guys think? Bong, blunt, or dab? Bonger joints. Okay. All right. We can keep going. This guy. Oh, man. All right, y'all. So, UFC 250, let's get back to it. Cody Simon wins. Everyone cries. Ian Heinisch. So, this dude went to, I'm not accusing him of anything. That was a dope fucking idea. Okay. Change levels. You made Mearshart think he was going for a takedown. Throw that right hand of God right over and knock him the fuck out. That was genius strategy by Ian, right? I don't know if you guys heard. I forgot who wrote it and who put it out there, and I wish I had paid more attention. But again, this last weekend I was mostly not completely. Mostly off social media. But I did catch this article or this thing when people talking about how USADA has a hard time testing fighters in Thailand and in like Russia and other places. And this dude's coming. He went to go train in Tiger Muay Thai, Tiger Muay Thai over in Thailand. Tiger MMA, whatever they're calling it these days. And it was, I don't know why that popped in my head. As soon as he won, I was like, this mother, nah, there's no way. So I don't know. I have no idea. He's always had power, but that was some impressively insane shit. And Alex Caceres just basically son Chase Hooper. By the way, who the fuck spars with Chase Hooper? Okay, because whoever spars with Chase Hooper, good and goddamn sure does not make him defend at all. Like, I'm not saying change camps or anything, but this young man does not know any kind of defense. I did see Ben Askren tweeting at him talking about he needs a little bit of work, and Chase Hooper was like, I would love to come learn some wrestling. Like, fuck yeah, you should do that. Mind you, it looks like his son, and I know that joke's been told a million times, but still. All right. Before we move on, let's catch some more comments here. If you take too many antibiotics, that gives you low B12. Oh, okay. Damn. I did not know that. Luckily, I haven't had to take too many. Brisket, come on, Doc. Sean O'Malley KO was very technical, super impressive. That kid is fucking legit. 100%. I'm not even gonna say don't get me wrong, because Eddie Wineland's a G. But that dude's done. He's been done, right? Like, did anyone expect Eddie Wineland to win? I actually expected Eddie to give him a harder fight than he did. But you got to hand it to Sean O'Malley. That dude's legit. Now I want to see him against a top 10 guy or even higher. Chase Hooper shouldn't be in the UFC. You know what? He probably shouldn't, but now that he's there, I mean, he needs work. Like, not just, and he doesn't like necessarily need physical. Like, maybe he needs to fill out a little bit and everything. He's only 20. He's gonna end up. He probably doesn't cut weight, or probably barely cuts any weight. So he'll probably stay in the same division for a while, but he needs to fill out a little bit probably. and definitely work his striking technique. I don't know where he trains or who he trains with or whatever, but you can't just go train jiu-jitsu and then jump in an MMA fight anymore. That's not how it works. And you can't just hit the heavy bag or hit pads. He needs to work his defense 100%. God says, oh yeah, I saw that. Everyone who travels to Thailand is suspect as fuck now. Yeah, so okay, so you saw it too. All right, so I immediately thought Cleo Roundtree. I immediately thought anyone that goes train with Swick over at AKA Thailand. I thought of Ian. Like I was like, oh man, well, what if these motherfuckers are juicing? And honestly, those tests are intelligence tests. Like for the most part, unless you're John Jones, you just hide under a fucking you hide under the cage and piss yourself down there. Unbroken says that Hooper should just go to Submission Underground, leave the real fighting too. I don't know about that. I think he needs to train his hands and then come back and see what's up. But they shouldn't have given him, honestly, Alex Caceres either. They should have given him somebody else. I think they were just trying to give him like a name that people recognized, and it just didn't work out. Liam says Indonesia is the most suspect place. Anybody there? I won't speak to. End up okay. Well, there you go. I miss our LFA Fridays. Oh yeah, LFA Fridays. It's coming back. It's coming. Fucking Vegas just opened. By the way, is anyone a little weirded out by the way everything's opening up? Oh, there's some other shit that I read today that I'll tell you guys about in a second. Regarding COVID, but I saw video and pictures of Vegas and how it's opened up and shit, and everyone's just like almost acting like it's normal, like we're back to normal shit. I'm like, dude, fuck that. I ain't touching Vegas for a minute. But I don't know if y'all saw this shit. Apparently, the World Health Organization came out and said that according, because they did a study with their contact tracing, and according to them, asymptomatic spreading. So basically, someone that isn't showing symptoms, it's very rare that they actually transmit coronavirus to somebody else. Right? That's what they said. So I don't know if I could if Google that shit, whatever. It came out like 6-7 hours ago. But I was reading it and I was just like, man, you motherfuckers better be right. But at the same time, everyone that was shitting on WHO, including Cheeto, like they're gonna be jumping on this shit like, fuck yeah, see, we told you, thanks WHO. And it's like, nah, y'all can't do that. Y'all now anyone that was shitting on the World Health Organization needs to wait till the CDC comes out with that shit, and then you can do it. I don't even know, but still, my neighbor's kids are outside in the window, fucking. They're just kids, but they all day with the running right outside my window yelling and shit. Whatever. Anyway, no big deal. They're good people overall. They're weird, but good people. Anyway, but let's fucking hope they're right. Okay, let's hope, because the words used were very rare. That was the words that were used. Very rare. The asymptomatic spreading was what happens. So let's hope for the best. All right. I'm not going to believe it. I'm going to stay careful until we see some proof, but still. Because, dude, like fucking everything opened up here in Arizona, and like for like 2-3 days in a row, we had record numbers, like ridiculous numbers. One day we had like 1,500 people test positive. And everyone's like, oh, it's because they're testing way more now. Well, no, let's hold on. It's like we've been testing way more for a minute now, allegedly, according to Doug Ducey. And that's the governor. Ducey, not Douchey, but he's a fucking douche. From way before this shit, don't worry. But like these numbers skyrocketed, right? So it's got to be from opening, and it's got to be from fucking Memorial Day. So I'm waiting till we see the numbers from these protests. That's what I want to see. What kind of numbers are we getting now from these protests before I believe anybody on this shit? Again, and people are just like, well, it's a 99% survivability rate. Yeah, it's great. I'm fucking glad. Here's the problem: is I interact with people that could be at risk. I'm not playing that shit. So I got to be careful, man. It's not about me. Like I said, it's about my family. Chase Hooper to Bellator. Yeah, hey, dude, that'd be the move, right? Give him cans. Work his way up. Oh, hold up. Access TV. You guys remember Access TV? That was a while ago, man. Not pedos, yeah. Indonesia is pedo central was what I meant. Gotcha. You know what I read about this weekend that I've completely forgotten about, and everyone's starting to say it's real again, is Pizzagate. All of a sudden no one's talking about Obamagate, by the way, but Pizzagate's back. I don't fucking know what to believe. When are we gonna be back to normal though? When people take it's as serious as the government and the media, to be honest with you, have said it is. If it's that serious, until I think we're not going to be back to normal until everybody takes it serious. Like, it seems like we're begging basically for a second fucking rush of this shit. So there you go, guys. We're going to have a COVID 2.0. They're rushing this shit and they're all going to suffer the consequences, but we'll see in a couple weeks. That's what I'm saying. All these fucking protests and shit. I hope the protesters are okay. God, I hope it's minimum with them. I hope every looter or rioter gets it, though. Fuck those guys. Antifa, whoever the fuck it was, I don't care who it was. Every one of those guys that are trying to hijack this protest, fuck them. Including Cheeto. Fuck him, too. Trying to fucking pull this bullshit out like Goodell's allowing players to take a knee is going to be, disrespecting the flag. Bitch, it was never about the flag. Ever. Dickwad. I started watching the Epstein documentary. Hard to watch. Oh, dude, that one is rough because they put those girls in your face. They show you, like, they talk to you, and you're just sitting there going, like, fuck. If anyone has a daughter, man, y'all, it's a nightmare. Let's see. Depending on your status, UK government has said medics first, the key workers and the elderly at risk, and then finally the average folk. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be that guy, dude. I know I got kids and shit, man, but I'm going to be that guy, 100%. I got you. Order who gets vaccine. I know in the States it's probably going to be like military first. There's a rumor that military has a vaccine of some sort. They probably got the flu vaccine, and they're like, cross fingers. Anonymous squash Pizzagate, but there's truth to it. You know what? I do believe that there's a lot of pedos in fucking Hollywood and the government. I think in government, like, y'all see that shit? No, okay, this isn't. Well, yeah. I think there's a lot of pedophilia, like pedophiles in government and in Hollywood. You would think they'd be happy just being able to buy hookers and shit, but no. Once you get bored with that shit, you go extra crazy. I think there's something to it, man. I wish someone would blow it up. And I think anybody that's a pedophile needs to fucking be jailed immediately. Like, immediately. Fuck that. I hope Anonymous puts them all out there. With some proof, mind you. Like, they put out some affidavits of lawsuits against Epstein and Cheeto. They put those out, and we haven't heard shit about them since. So, I don't know. Like I said, it needs to be real. Like, these motherfuckers. It needs to be there needs to be some proof behind it, right? Why not too stiff, man? He didn't stand a chance. He's done, man. I almost feel like he just showed up. It almost looked like he just showed up. You know what I mean? All right. Then, Sean O'Malley finished Eddie Wineland. Fucking hard-ass knockout. End of his career for sure. By the way, and I got to address this because people didn't understand it. You guys know Dave Madden, MMA Storytime? He put out a meme of Eddie Wineland, his mustache, the funny mustache that Wineland has, with rainbow colors, and it says something. The meme says something about after you get knocked out by Sean O'Malley, people got upset because it was people saying like something to the tune of are you saying because you got knocked out he's gay or something like that? It was weird. But if you went to every one of those people's profiles, none of them watch MMA. If you had watched the fight, and in fact, you can see right fucking here, Sean O'Malley's hair is rainbow colored, you would probably understand the meme. If you still got offended after that, we can't help you. I can't help you. Okay? But that was obviously what's going on. Then the other meme comes off of what Aljo said after the fight, I'm coming on your ass. And it was, people got offended at that too. I'm like, dude. But that's when you make memes, that's the whole point. You make a lot of people laugh. You got to take those, You got to piss somebody off, I guess. Then Neil Magny with a comeback win against Anthony Rocco Martin, which pissed off Kirby. You guys know Kirby. Fred Kirby is at Kirby_MMA on Twitter. He was not happy with Neil Magny. I'm fully expecting him to go on an anti-Magny rant, or at least a short little thing, on Wednesday night on Keyboard Warriors. Then Aljamain Sterling, legit slick submission, quick finish of one Corey Sandhagen. I was very surprised that happened. Because it was Corey Sandhagen, not because of Aljo. I'm not surprised that Aljo did that. I'm surprised that Corey got taken out that quick, though. That being said, Aljo's got to me, he skyrockets to the top of title shot, right? But they're going to do Peter Yan and Jose Aldo. Probably hoping Jose wins. That's what they're probably doing. I think Peter Yan's gonna fuck him up though. Then co-main event, Cody Garbrandt finishes Rafael Sunsao. Dude, Cody wound up and waited. Rafael just kind of stood there, and it was weird that he wouldn't think that that Cody would throw that, but he just didn't see it coming. Gets hit with the right hand of hell from hell and knocked the fuck out. That beer worked, not fixed his chin, but it probably helped. Then the main event, Felicia Spencer got mauled, fucked with, played with, made very clear she didn't belong in there. Other than being super tough, she got taken out. So then everyone was talking about, like, well, who's left? Who's left for Amanda Nunes? And who's a chick from Australia? Fuck, Megan Anderson was like, well, I'm still here, and everyone's kind of looking at her like, you don't want none of this. You want none of this. So yeah. So anyway, that was UFC 250, ladies and gentlemen. Dope overall. We'll look at this weekend's card for a little bit. Oh, Jesus Christ. They're calling it UFC Fight Night. It was supposed to be in Saskatoon, apparently, but it's at the Apex in Vegas. But I'm probably gonna miss most of these fights, honestly. I might catch the Andre Fili fight and the Roberson Vittori fight, just because Vittori was pissed as fuck last time. I don't mind De La Rosa. He's cool. We'll talk about it in a second. But yeah, let's catch them up on some more comments. Ooh, okay. Where are we at here? Think O'Malley will get Garbrandt. I think if he does, that's going to be a fun fight to watch. I do think Sean O'Malley has a decent chance at winning that fight. But I'm kind of hoping for a Cody Garbrandt like resurgence, right? I think as long as you don't make that guy think too much, either in the cage or in interviews or in face-offs or at fucking pressers or anything, I think he's solid. But he went out there, he just fought. So I'd be okay with that, honestly. Kind of a step up though. Cody's gonna be definitely fucking ranked pretty high. So look, give Sean O'Malley something to fight back. Okay. He has tweeted some funny ones lately. Yeah, no, Dave's doing really good with it. God says, I couldn't believe how many people were picking Spencer over Amanda, including Helwani. Everyone was kind of hoping for the underdog, right? And the reason why I didn't think Felicia Spencer was going to win, and I probably should have said this shit. The only reason I said I wanted her to, because I won Jackass that bet $1 million to win 160 grand. I was like, man, I hope she wins so you don't win shit. But obviously, he won. But I think people were saying because of her toughness and, she connects, she could hurt you. My problem with her is that she's too goddamn wild. And Amanda Nunes is not about that wild game. So, Felicia could be as wild as she wanted to. Amanda was just picking her off. So it was a dope fucking fight. Another, clinic by the champ. I don't see anyone at 145 beating her, including Megan Anderson. And at 135, fuck nobody, dude. I don't know who's gonna beat her, honestly. They don't give a fuck. He's always offending somebody. Oh, dude, people get offended about everything. You guys know how that goes. But I was just surprised because you guys have seen Dave on here. You watch his show. He's a really nice guy, and he's just trying to have some fun. And people go at him, what are you gonna do? Aljo's a bad man. Aljo is a motherfucker. Remember Aljo? He got that knee bar from the back, kind of fucking like awful submission to be in. And he did it first, and then Zabit did it, and sometimes Zabit was a fucking highlight. Bullshit. Sandhagen underestimated the ground game. Sandhagen did not see anything coming. I think he was just like, yeah, we're going to be on the foot the fuck. And he got, his back taken quick. Not late. What's up, ELC? Welcome to the show. We're getting NBA back. I'm sure the Raptors are probably one of those teams. The Suns are one of those teams that gets to go to Orlando, so that's dope. Garbrandt versus O'Malley. Like I said, I'm down to watch it. We'll see what happens. Spencer needs to get some hands. Spencer needs to get some coaching. Like, she was just like, fuck it at certain points, right? She wasn't really setting things up too well, like very well at all, which, by the way, Amanda was. So, I like Burrow, Yadong, someone 10 to 15 for O'Malley. Didn't they do the verified already? They were supposed to. Anderson is trash. Spencer pulled guard and submitted her ass. Yeah. Nunes would finish her probably. Next for Garbrandt, like I don't mind O'Malley. I don't mind. Let me pull up the rankings. Fuck it, since we're doing this shit. Let's see. Bantamweight, right? Okay. Real talk. I'm having coffee way too late. It's 7. But I was legit falling asleep. All right. So I'm gonna pull up for you guys here. Get y'all some rankings. Okay. Here we go. Bantamweight. No champion, obviously, in flyweight or bantamweight right now. Flyweight, they're thinking Joseph, but we'll see. So we have Mr. Cody Garbrandt, number 9. Sean O'Malley, nowhere to be seen yet. So maybe Sean O'Malley's too high. You might be right. Rob Font probably cracks him. I wouldn't mind Dominic Cruz, but that's disrespectful to Cruz a little bit. Yeah, dude, Yadong or Vera. I don't know what Dotson's doing. I thought Cody's statement would be higher, like by a little bit. I think Garbrandt's too high. Jimmy Rivera's probably too high. Yeah, I'm with you. Yadong or Vera. And maybe Dotson or Cruz if they're available. Although Cruz will probably turn that fight down. Like, who the fuck you think I am? We'll see, man. That's for Sean O'Malley. For Cody Garbrandt, fuck me. I messed that up. My bad, guys. For Cody Garbrandt, are y'all seeing? Oh, you're not seeing that at all. My bad. It's been a long day, y'all. Right, here we go. Rankings. All right. For Cody Garbrandt, number 9. Ooh. If they pull Aldo from the Yan fight and they do Aljamain versus Peter Yan, for some reason I'm down for Jose Aldo versus Cody Garbrandt. Mind you, it's only Monday. I think the rankings come out tomorrow, so these will be a little different. But yeah, I would pull Aldo from the Yan fight, do Aljamain Sterling versus Peter Yan for the belt, and give Cody Jose Aldo. Yeah, I'm down with that fight. All right, let's see what y'all got. I'd watch Cody TJ3. TJ don't come back to fucking next year, right? Am I right on that? Oh, 6 months. Okay. It'd be interesting to see what the division is that in that 6 months when TJ comes back, who he gets. TJ needs to cut weight. That boy's big. New rule, Eddie. You always have to call him touchy-feely. Oh, yeah, for Andre. That's my favorite fucking nickname in all of MMA. Amanda with the murderous smiles the whole fight. Yeah, dude. She was like, yeah. Oh, look at this. Pow. Dude, okay. Did anybody think, I didn't, because I think Amanda Nunes is super nice, but did anybody think that Amanda putting the belt on Spencer was kind of like, here, take some salt. Take some salt. I did. I thought it was great, but there's a lot of people like getting mad at fucking Nunes for the for letting Spencer hold the belt. Like, here, hold this, because you'll never get it for real. So just take this in for a second. Take a picture with it, whatever. Give my belt back, whatever. Did anyone think that was what was going on there? I don't think it was, but you never know. Yeah, no cheater TJ talking to super necessary. 6 more months, it'll come. I saw his name. Bantamweight's too lit right now. He's the thing. I don't know if he'll be. Dude, he's a thick boy right now, so he got to cut that weight. I don't know if USADA's testing him right now, but he might need that weight cut juice he was on. Dom Cruz versus O'Malley versus Garbrandt. O'Malley, right? I just got the YouTube alert for this show. They are so crap. YouTube, okay. So I figured this out because I tested it out a few times, right? YouTube, I don't want to call it shadow ban, but because we're not super viewer friendly because of the cussing, and we talk about COVID, and we talk about the protests and all this other shit, and we talk about Pizzagate for crying out loud. Just the fact that I said Pizzagate right now, I guarantee this video is not seen by as many people as it should, including people that subscribed. So YouTube does that to people. That's one of the reasons why Rogan's leaving to go to Spotify is because of this shit, right? Not that his show was very what was easy to keep down because people are like super loyal to him, but not that show, I mean, but like shows like this one, shows like fucking anybody that cusses, that talks about shit that, that I talk about in this show anyway, and that we talk about, that me and Jeremiah and Fred talk about, and sometimes we talk about on Keyboard Warriors, like we get shadow banned or something, we get dumbed down a little bit, who knows, but it's real. That shit is totally real, guys. If you look at the metrics before YouTube implemented all this shit, and then now, we haven't changed shit. Keyboard warriors, we have not changed the goddamn thing. But the numbers are way down to the point where before all this shit happened, we were legit trying to make it big, do something with this shit, right? After that whole thing hit and I saw the numbers, I talked to the guys and I was like, look, as long as this is still fun, we're going to keep it doing. We're going to keep going. And as long as we still got time, we're going to keep going. But YouTube's made it so where if Spotify offered you a deal, you're going to take it. Basically. End of the day. Yeah, I thought about that. Yeah, Otis, you're right. I thought about that like halfway through we were talking about. So honestly, ask again on Wednesday on Keyboard Warriors, and I guarantee we have a better answer for you. Changing the guard. Yep. I hope they pull Aldo versus VM for the belt. I mean, it's the best fight you can make for real. Let's see. Oh, you talking about TJ? Say his name 3 times into a mirror. He appears to sell you a smoothie. Jesus. She was. Hold up. No, she was trying to be nice. I think so too. So, but a lot of people thought she was being a bitch. Okay. Yeah, clean juice. But yeah, right. Why would YouTube do? Why would YouTube do that if we ask for notification? That's ignorant. Because they're full of shit. Look, I am not one of those guys that's gonna come out and be like, "Oh, liberals are evil or Democrats are evil," because I just think all politicians are shit. But there is a truth to Death Valley, whatever they call it. What do they call it? No, it's not fucking. What the hell? You guys know what I'm talking about? Something Valley, where all these motherfuckers are at, where Google hangs out, and YouTube hangs out, and Twitter hangs out. All this one place. I guarantee Liam gets it before I even finish my sentence, but. There's a truth to that. The leaning shit. True. I mean, shit. CNN, MSNBC, all lean left. Fucking, Fox and O News or OAN, whoever the fucking weirdo conservative channel is. They're just weird as shit to me. They're all lean right. You got RT pretending to be middle or trying to be or whatever, or being, I don't know. So everyone takes sides, including. I guarantee one of you guys got it already. Silicon Valley, thank you, motherfucker. With Silicon Valley takes sides, right? So there have been emails from that have been leaked and found or whatever from the head of YouTube saying, if I could cancel, who's that dipshit? He's a conservative comedian. I don't know how you could be that. I thought you were just a comedian or a conservative talker, but apparently you could be a conservative comedian somehow. And there's one jackass that I can't stand, and not because of his opinions. Just he's annoying. Just like Ben Shapiro's voice makes me want to stab my ears. This guy makes me want to stab my ears. The same way that Stephen A. Smith's talking makes me want to stab my ears. I can handle Rogan. It's no big deal. There's a lot of podcasts that I like, Radio Life, shit like that. I'm all over the place, right? But anyway. She tried to get that. She was like, if I can cancel him off of YouTube, I would. And it's like, so you would censor somebody because you don't like what they're saying. That's fucked. Okay. That's a problem with YouTube. 100%. And again, now that I'm talking about it, I won't be surprised if this video somehow gets shadow banned or gets taken off or whatever. This is how they work. They don't like you to take you down. Let's see. Why the fuck did Nate just tweet welcome? I think he's talking to John Jones and Jose. Wow. Jorge Masvidal talking about, paying me, basically doing fuck you, pay me, right? Let me see if I can pull it up here on my phone. Here it is. Oh, what? He did it right now? I wonder. Well, I think maybe that means he just signed. Because he tweeted, "You're welcome," or something like that, or "Now you join," or some shit like that, like a couple days ago, and maybe he deleted it. Welcome. So he's saying you're welcome to somebody. So look, it's either Masvidal or Connor. I prefer Masvidal. Damn. I prefer Masvidal, honestly. So we'll see. Yeah, it's an England move. What are you gonna do? Thank you. Yes, that was Brando. Steven Crowder. Can't stand the motherfucker. I just can't. Not because of what he says or what he talks about. To me, he's just not funny and he's annoying as shit. But you can't censor the motherfucker just because you don't like what he says. It's fucked. Let the people choose what they don't want to do. Like when Alex Jones got kicked off and banned from YouTube and Twitter and all that, as much of a jackass as he is, especially I really don't like that he tries to sell people shit. And I get that's how he makes his money, but it's fucked that he does that. Because he takes advantage of a lot of fucking morons that don't need the shit that he sells, right? But I thought it was wrong. I thought you need to let people choose, right? You need to let people choose whether or not they want to listen to that shit. You can't take it upon yourself to police that. That's fucked. At the same time, knowing that's their platform. I mean, Twitter, I don't think these are publicly traded companies. So otherwise it'd be way different. Stephen A. Smith, how you need a stone MacGyver to figure out some of his tweets. Yeah. Oh, yeah. With Nate, I mean, hold up. There we go. With Nate, for sure. Stephen A. Smith needs to be in a coma forever. Yeah, well. I hate when Nate hints at something. Well, Nate does a lot of that shit where he accepts a fight and he'll sign. And then the UFC, even though the other fighter's down, the UFC won't put the fight together. Or like he'll get offered a fight. He'll be like, let's do it. And then the UFC will be like, never mind, right? So that's when you get the confusion of, I fucking said yes. Did you say yes? What the fuck, End of the day, both fighters had said yes. So UFC just said, fuck that fight. A weed coma. Okay, hear me out. I don't think Stephen A. Smith could do his job if he wasn't constantly stoned. Okay? I think you need a release from being that much of a prick. I'm sure he's a decent guy in real life. But to act like that much of a jackass, I think you need a little bit of weed in your life. If that's an option, I'll donate to the cause. Dose him with it. Oh, dude, let Joey Diaz get on that shit. Y'all ever see Joey Diaz dose Lee? Oh my God. Lee passed out during the this is years ago. Lee passed out during the podcast. Who won the bonuses? Let me pull it up for you. I want to say Sean O'Malley was one. And Amanda Nunes. Let's see. Cody Garbrandt. I don't know. Hold up. All right. Nunes got $100,000. What the fuck? Hold up. Here we go. So why the fuck can nobody just put who got the bonuses on here? You would think. Oh, here we go. $50,000 bonuses go to Garbrandt, Sean O'Malley, Aljamain Sterling, and Alex Perez. All took $50,000 performance in the night bonuses. You know how they used to do submission of the night, knockout of the night? I kind of miss that, but sometimes you don't get that much. But, dude, the money these guys are making, Amanda Nunes took home $450,000. It should have been more. Felicia took home $125,000. Cody Garbrandt took home $260,000 plus the bonus. Sunset took home $79. Aljo took home $152,000 plus a bonus. Let's see who's like grossly underpaid on here. What did they give Eddie Wineland? $46,000 and Sean O'Malley $80,000. God damn. Chase Hooper $27,000. Whoa, Alex Caceres got $116,000 to win. God damn. Who the fuck is his manager? Jesus. Anyway. What do we got here? I made Moroccan hash cookies 20 in each. Bro, you Astro traveled. That would put me on fucking Mars. Yeah, Cody, Sean, Aljo, and like I said, Perez. Let's see. Yeah, no fight night, no fight bonus. So there was no fight of the night. There really wasn't one. This performance is really. Dana will say Nate wouldn't sign or back that when it's not true. Yeah, dude, here's the thing. Y'all need to forget any bullshit about the either Diaz brother, but since Nick hasn't fought fucking forever, we can disregard that, I guess. Well, no, fuck that. Neither Diaz brothers ever pulled out of a fight, and they've never refused to fight. Okay, unless it was bullshit. Like, I guarantee Nick or Nate would turn down an unranked fighter. There's no way. Because why would the fuck? None of you would do that if you were ranked. But I guarantee once they took a fight, they never pulled out. I mean, you guys remember Nate against Benson Henderson back in Phoenix here years ago. Nate went in there with an injured leg. He missed weight. He went in there with an injured leg and got fucked up anyway. And he still was like middle fingers and shit because those guys don't pull out of fights. All right. What do we got? Perez by leg kicks, yeah. Okay, 0.2. Okay. I thought it was 20. I was like, God damn, bro. So Liam doesn't remember the fights and woke up 18 hours later. Yeah. I do. My time is a bit silly. I stayed up for 4 hours after the fights watching live comedy in Australia. There you go. Shit. You know what's weird? I like watching comedy from other countries because the humor is different. But the one that gets me the best is Mexico. Obviously, I'm Mexican. I'm fluent in Spanish, so I understand obviously the language. But I was raised. Obviously, I'm Mexican, so I was raised Mexican family and all that. So the culture's there, and so the comedy's there. So I love Mexican comedy. But if I ever try to tell those jokes to my kids who don't, they're my stepkids, so they don't speak Spanish. But if I try to translate those jokes, they don't translate well. They just don't. I have to explain it, and it kills the joke and all that shit. So, all right, a few more minutes here, folks, before I head out of here. It's 7:18 in Arizona, so I need to go eat dinner, take my dogs and all that. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about this weekend's card. Throw out whatever topics you guys want to talk about. Anything, doesn't even matter. While I pull this thing up, here we go. All right, this weekend from the Apex prelims, Jordan Griffin taking on Derek Minner, yeah. Ryan Benoit taking on Tyson Knox. That's a solid fight. That right there is a dark horse for a solid fight. I'm telling you right now. Julia Avila or Avila, I don't know how to say it. Avila probably. Again, Gina Mazzani. Gina's dope. She just needs a little more work. Charles Rosa against Kevin Aguilar. That's dope. That's your feature prelim. Then the main card, Jordan Espinoza against Mark De La Rosa. Okay. Andre Touchy-Feely taking on Charles Jourdain. Andre, I think he's coming off a win. That dude needs to put together some fucking W's. He needed to really win a win last time bad. He was on a losing streak and then he got it. Solid. Merab Davalishvili against Ray Borg, who just fucking fought. Then the real main event, Carl Roberson against Marvin Vittori. You guys remember, Roberson had to pull because he got sick after weigh-ins, even though I think he made weight. He felt ill. He couldn't fight. Marvin Vittori looked for him in the hospital, in the hotel. Found him. Cussed him the fuck out. But went all ape shit trying to get to him in the middle of fucking COVID. And they ended up just rescheduling for this weekend. Hopefully it goes down. Then the legend main event, Jessica Eye against Cynthia Calvillo. Okay. Here's the thing about that fight. To me, my opinion is going to be a boring-ass fight. Which means it's a possibility it ends up being a fucking barn burner. So I hope it ends up being a really good fight, but I just don't think so. But Cynthia Calvillo was saying, like, why wouldn't I take that fight? No one said you shouldn't take the fight. We're saying the fight sucks as a main event. Honestly, shouldn't even be a co-main for a fight night. It should be like a third fight. Maybe the starter and then the main card. I just don't see any upside for either one winning. Like what? You win, you get to go get fucked up by Shevchenko, maybe. Because she's running out of fucking opponents, basically. Does anybody give a shit about Valentina fighting anybody but Wei Lee? Or is that just me? Because that's the only fight I want to see. Let's see. Plus, she just got injured, so I don't know what's up with that. Some great fight announcements. Holly versus Aldana. Dude, that is a huge fight for Aldana. Huge fight. She beats Holly. She gets in the conversation for a title shot, in my opinion. And on top of that, Holly becomes official gatekeeper if she isn't already. Edmund versus Brunson again. Okay. Gus versus Verdun. All right. That one's weird. Gus versus Verdun. We'll see what Gus has left. Thing I watched had 120 comics in 33 countries, so it was cool. Oh, there you go. I thought Ray Borg retired for some reason. Ray Borg is back. Well, he was supposed to retire if he missed weight, and he never did. Brando says Mike Perry has the balls to say that Mickey Gall should thank him for the payday. Bruh. I can't wait to see him tap to a guy walking out to, hey, Mickey, you're so fine. Yeah, look, Mike Perry can fight. Mike Perry can brawl. And he's a tough motherfucker, but thank him for the payday. I mean, he kind of dissed himself. He's like, you better thank me for your show and win bonus, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't think Mike Perry wins, but we'll see. On this weekend's card, but I'm on this weekend's card, but looking forward to Buffer saying the best nickname ever. You could just tune in for that shit. I'm honestly only going to watch a couple of those fights because I saw the card ahead of time. I knew I had time to do shit this weekend. So I'm on the honey-do list this weekend. So I'll be watching a couple fights and then going back to work, watching a couple fights, doing some work. I don't know if any of you ever laid down tile, but I might. I did it once when I was a little kid. I was like maybe 13, 14 with my dad. I was like 13. I was with my dad in one house, and I know both of our backs were fucked up afterwards. So I don't know. We never did it again, but I don't remember how to do it. So I don't know. I might just pay one of my homies to come help me because I don't fucking know what I'm doing. But yeah, Perry against oh god damn it, Mickey Gall. I'm a UFC Mark Mark, so I'll be there for the first fight. There you go. I got a lot of shit going on, dude. I got to make some time. Cynthia better put out Lazy Eye violently to win some respect. Oh, 100%. She goes in there fucking missing weight and shit, looking like a goddamn chihuahua, and she can't beat Jessica Eye. Valentina could fight Nunes again. Nunes is 2-0 in that series, right? Am I right on that? Champ fight. It would have to be at 135. Ooh, I don't know. It'd be a barn burn, I'll tell you that much, especially now. Yeah, Perry versus Gall, June 27th. Home is like a gatekeeper now for girls that want to go fight the champ. Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, huge fight for Aldana. Not much for Holly except for a payday and basically trying to knock out contenders up until she's the next one up. Careful, Eddie. If you lay a towel wrong, you can start cracking in a month. Yeah, I know. Yeah. The tile is a rough. I know when I was a kid, we did it right because it never cracked. But yeah, if you don't lay it perfectly, put the grout in the right spots, like it's hard. So, like I said, I have a buddy that I know does that shit. I know he's gonna want to get like, you got to pay him is what he does. I just hopefully he gives me like a somewhat of a discount. That would be dope. We're boys. I'm not gonna ask for it, but hopefully he gives it to me. All right. Anything else you guys want to talk about before we head out of here? I'm gonna check the headlines real quick. John Jones talked about wanting to be treated fairly after the UFC ripped him off for the majority of his career. Look, man, when you get knocked in the head over and over and over again, as much as he's won every fight, technically, or not, he's won every fight. Technically lost one, but I get what he's saying. I think it's just a pissing contest with Dana at this point. He probably just got pissed off. Dana started talking shit, or the way he was talking anyway. Let's see. Nunes and Spencer might be suspended medically for 6 months. I don't know why Nunes is fine. Let's see. What else we got? Yo, Ian Heinisch, yeah, already got a fight against Brendan Allen on June 27th. These motherfuckers. Like, Dana's like, who wants to fight? Let's go. That's basically what he's doing. Yeah, Edmund Shabazian against Derek Brunson again, August 1st. Same night as Home Aldana. Henry Cejudo was talking shit about coming back, wanting to fight Alexander Volkanovski. At that point, like, normally I was just like, hey, I know for 135, I was like, oh, fuck that, Cruz is going to get that, and then I was proven fucking wrong. But I think Volkanovski's just a little too high up there. Let's see. Hannah Cypress against Maria Agapova on June 13th. That's a newcomer. Floyd Mayweather talking shit, talking about, if you decide to come back, I'm waiting to punish you again. Floyd, I didn't pay for the first one. I'm not paying for the second one, dude. I'm not paying to watch McGregor get fucked up again. Fuck out of here with that shit, man. Let's see. All right. I can't find anything else. I don't necessarily want to talk about the McGregor retirement because we all know it's bullshit, right? What pissed me off about that, though, is that he took away shine from Amanda Nunes, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm running out of time. I gotta go soon. Yeah, dude, you're a dick. That people put that's all over fucking Twitter and shit. It's bugging the fuck out of me. I mean, I know it really touched, but she was like, "This is so important to me. My voice is shaking. It's hitting me so hard. Here we go, evil." Like, no, you're not gonna get that to go. And it's not because she's a bad person, because she's not. She just is annoying. I'm just being real. I'm sure she's cool to hang out with and shit, and she's a dope person, but fuck. Personal experience speaking, we're paying a couple bucks. For the tile, I'm with you. Like I said, I'll probably do that, which is going to push it to next week, and it needs to be done before the end of July. So hopefully I can get somebody. Does Andrew Yang tweet Masvidal a lot, or is that new? I don't follow them. I don't know. I know I saw one. I saw one tweet. No self-awareness whatsoever. Yeah. Did you guys talk about Conor retiring again? I don't. Like I said, no one believes him. I thought it was fucked up that he basically tried to take shine away from Amanda, because no one will talk about Amanda. ESPN, Amanda Nunes just put on a dominant performance, and ESPN couldn't wait to talk about Conor. That's one of the things you got to take with ESPN, right? World leader in sports and shit, but all they want to talk about is the big names, right? So I wonder if Conor was like, "Hey, what's this?" He tweeted that out, and now everyone's talking about it. And don't get me wrong, Conor McGregor is smart marketing. He's a marketing genius. Okay, like you guys remember Shaq and Kobe back in the day? We're going back and forth at each other, and the media was like hyping it up and shit. And Shaq kept it going. That was marketing. Like even after he went up to another team. That was marketing. He's a genius with that shit. But Conor McGregor is another level. He waited till Amanda Nunes had a dominant win, got both the belts, obviously still, and then tweeted that shit out, knowing that ESPN would talk about it all day and all night. And they're still talking about it. Still. In every fucking MMA website, all the little ones, all the big ones, if there's any big ones left, honestly, they all talked about it. Like, fucking, of course he's going to do that. But me personally, and again, this is just me personally, could not give less of a fuck if he left. Okay? I just couldn't. I enjoy watching him fight. That fight he had, that win he had over Cowboy, goddamn, it's another level. Use that shoulder like a G. The fight he had against Aldo, the fight he had against Chad Mendez, doing all the shit that he's done in his career. Great work. But if you don't want to be here, I'm not going to be sitting here like, come on, man, come back. And I don't care. Leave. I've been waiting for Nick Diaz to come back forever. And at this point, I'm like, what are you going to do? Cypher fighting again. Turnaround times are crazy. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Tough times for the UFC, just pulling from U.S. fighter in a pandemic. Yeah, and apparently they're going to do fucking Fight Island in Abu Dhabi, which is at nighttime, 9 p.m. there. It's like 90 degrees and like 80 or 90% humidity. I hope it's an indoor fucking stadium. I don't know. It's as if no one cares. Boy who cried wolf, yeah. But Diddy, nobody really paid attention. More like big deal. Conor retired again. Yeah, he didn't retire. It's all right. He'll be back. Conor's ego knee stroking every fight night. It was perfectly placed because nobody was like all anyone talked about after Saturday night, and honestly, this whole week is going to be that. He beat the Ghost of Cowboy 100%, who would have been competitive if it was 2014 Cowboy. I agree. Totally agree with that. Honestly. I only want to see Conor lose to Nate for the third time. Yeah. I'm with you. But I think the UFC waited way too long. Way too long to make that fight. So they make it now. People are just going to bitch about it. So that's why I think it's going to be Diaz, Masvidal too. On that Diaz tweet. But I don't know. Masvidal talking about you don't pay me enough, bro. So who knows? Oops. I hope Conor's kids shit all over his leather Lambo and it soaks into the interior over the summer. Block that spotlight stealing from Nunes. I'm with you. The UFC is going to be in Abu Dhabi for a while. For international cards, sure. UFC New Zealand, COVID-free. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. But US ain't going to do that. So neither is the UK. UK is going to have some issues soon, too. All right, folks. I'm up to an hour. I'm literally about half an hour more than I told my wife I'd be on here. So, all right. I got to get out of here, folks. Come back Wednesday night for Keyboard Warriors. Myself, Rick Kirby, producer of Wakaba. We'll talk about UFC 250. We'll talk about the card this weekend. We'll talk about John Jones, Dana White. We'll probably talk Conor McGregor. We'll talk Diaz now that tweet's out. See what that means, especially if the news comes out in the next day or two. We'll talk about everything. All right. So love you guys. You guys are the shit. We'll catch you guys on Wednesday night. If you audio people want to listen to us again, this will be on iTunes tomorrow morning. And if you have friends that only want to listen, definitely let them know about the iTunes, Spotify, all this shit. We're everywhere. So, all right, guys. Appreciate everybody. Remember, birththewarriors.com, spicepost.com, all the fucking social medias and shit. I'll catch you guys on Wednesday. Good night. Good night, Wilshire. Oh, hold up. I didn't do my usual. Shout out to everyone that tuned in. My brother Brando, ELC, MMA Gods, Liam. My bad. I always forget, like recently. Unbroken. Who else came in today? I know I saw the people. Fuck. This is what happens when I don't think about it. Split decision. Oh, he wants Sterling Perez. Oh, you're talking about the bonuses. Right. ELC, of course. Let's see. Otis, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Everyone that tuned in, love the fuck out of you guys. Catch you guys on Wednesday night. Good night, and good night, Wilshire.